Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we need to read our dad joke of the day. All right, for Friday, April 25th. Some people can't distinguish between etymology and entomology. They bug me in ways I can't put into words. I've heard a different version of that, which is how do you tell the difference between an etymologist and an entomologist? Ask the etymologist. All right. Well, let's do connections. Play connections? Anyway, we're finding four groups of four. We got Springboard, Vacuum, Spark, Summertime, Wintergreen, Witchcraft, Fallopian, Bubblegum, Autumn Leaves, Cinnamon, Launchpad, Inner, Menthol, Unforgettable, Test, and Catalyst. I see tubes. Fallopian tube, inner tube. What are my other two tubes? Vacuum tube. Before we had transistors, we had to use these giant vacuum tubes. Make computers much bigger. Spark tube, springboard tube, menthol tube, unforgettable tube, test tube. Yes, a test tube. All right. So I've had a request to every once in a while try to do the purple first thing. So because I think this is blank tube, I'm going to mark this purple. But sometimes it's not actually blank something. Sometimes it's like types of tubes. And then it's not purple. So we will see. But let's figure out what the rest of this is. Springboard. These are such, like, a lot of compound words. Autumn leaves is 2 words. Autumn leaves. Wintergreen. I mean, this starts with winter. This starts with summer. This starts with autumn. And this starts with spring. I mean, is this starts with a season? Is it that simple? I mean, the positioning makes me think they want you to think that. But I'm going to mark that. I don't know. That would have to be purple if it was starts with a. I'm suspicious. Why don't I just circle that in red? Because I don't know what color to make it. And let's see if we can make categories out of the others, because I don't know if we can. Oh, sorry. This circle is way out of bounds. All right. Foul play there. Okay, so Spark, Witchcraft, Launchpad, Catalyst. A Catalyst and a Spark are both similar. Maybe Springboard would go with that. So I think our red ones might be... Oh, no, they're not a one of each because none of them are tubes. But I think they're split up. Because a Spark, a Catalyst, and a Springboard are all just like things that start something, start a reaction, start a thing. What would be our other start? Launchpad. Cinnamon, unforgettable. Okay, so Springboard, Spark, Launchpad, Catalyst. I'm going to make that green, maybe? I mean, I can always change the colors. But I do think that might be green. So we'll circle those. All right, and then the red is just, these definitely get split up now. So, I don't know, is it even worth... I don't think it's worth keeping the red around. I don't think I can erase this red, but that's okay. We're making a mess of the board, and that's fine. So we've got the maybe purple. We've got the green. Unforgettable is interesting. If this is indeed the purple, this could be types of tubes. It could even be yellow as types of tubes. But maybe it's blue as types of tubes. But anyway, it wouldn't be fill in the blank unless that's not purple. But unforgettable. Menthol and wintergreen are kind of cinnamon. These are flavors of gum. Bubblegum would be a flavor of gum. Maybe. Would this be yellow then? I don't know if I have yellow and green backwards. And that would leave Witchcraft, Autumn Leaves, Unforgettable, and Summertime. Summertime is the name of a song. I think this would have to be blue or purple. I don't know how these connect. Everything else feels fine. Autumn Leaves is plural. Unforgettable, Witchcraft, Summertime. The only thing I can think of is these are song titles. And that would make it blue. So, do we think that the flavors of gum or... I mean, these are synonyms. I think instead of green, I think that these are yellow because they're synonyms. So let's say... So I want to get purple first, though. Obviously, I'm not trying for a regular rainbow. I'm trying for reverse rainbow. So I do think this is purple. This is blank tube. Good. Now, I unfortunately have to just clear this out because it's been rearranged. But We remember our categories. And then I think blue is the autumn leaves, unforgettable summertime, and witchcraft. And I think it's song titles, but I could be wrong. Great American Songbook songs. There we go. Now, I think that Spark Catalyst, I think that one's the yellow. So we want cinnamon, menthol, wintergreen, and bubblegum as, I don't know, are these flavors of gum? It's weird to have gum in it, but I think that's going to be green. Darn. See, I wasn't sure. I guess I had it marked correctly the first time. But these are the synonyms, starting point. I feel like they break my imaginary rule that they have quite often, which is that the synonyms are yellow. But I did get purple first. That's nice. And in my mind, these should be swapped. There's a really good argument that you should swap these two because these are connected as just being synonyms, whereas these are connected as a little bit more laterally in that they are flavors of gum. They are not synonyms of each other. Anyway, cool. Let's get rid of this pen. That worked out. Let me know what you thought about that. Got a purple first. And actually, it was the first one I saw, so I would have gotten that first anyway. But I think using skill to solve a puzzle is better than being lucky. More desirable. Not better, more desirable. Difficulty-wise, I mean, this was so easy, I was able to fill the whole thing out without clocking anything in. There is that one red herring, but you're gonna get one mistake on that. But that one red herring probably bumps us to like 2.8. Interesting. The seasons. 2.3. Yeah. So I mean, a lot of people are gonna do the starts with season. Let's check the bot. But that's just one mistake. A lot of people made no mistakes actually. 76% solve rate. There's 180,000 games in. I'm a 1 in 247, so my order is very rare. It's rare for a perfect game. Purple first is the most common. I mean, what else would fallopian be, right? So a lot of people got purple first today. Green first, extremely common as well. I don't know these. I only know Summertime. I don't know any of the other songs, so I'm not alone there. I got blue second, which is very rare, but it's because I had figured everything out ahead of time. And then a lot of people got Nuttin. I think this is a bit of an overwhelming board, and some people just get overwhelmed and then like can't figure it out. I think that happens to some puzzle solvers when there's a lot of information. So this is 7% failed with nothing. Looks like green purple were the easiest for sure. All right. Yeah, starts with seasons. 27% made that mistake. Autumn leaves being a flavor. I could see that. I don't know if I'd like that flavor. Cinnamon tube. People thinking cinnamon would be a tube is somewhat reasonable. Summertime as a flavor. Test as a starting point. Interesting. A lot of people made that mistake. Yeah, this is the most common first mistake, like I said, but you're not going to like chase one away. Most common second mistake. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. Beware the Ides of March. Sends a message. It's going to end in S. Texts. I don't know. Might be. Pond scum. Teeny tiny bit. A smidge. Doctor who might more aptly be called a dog tour. A vet. Don't call blank. Don't call it a comeback. When blanks are two words, it's confusing. Supermarket section. I want to put... No, dairy wouldn't even fit. I can't think what that is. Hold on, we'll come back to it. Arnold Schwarzenegger or Chris Christie, for example, for short. What do work? Arnold... Oh, governors. Ex-govs. Okay. 5 across or 8 across if you change the T's in this answer. Change the T's. I have no idea. Musical chairs need. Seat? Pond scum is algae. Algae? Oh, the deli section. Teeny tiny bit is iota. State. 5 across or 8 across if you change the T's in this answer. Texas, Iowa. Interesting. They have to say the T's in this answer because there's another T in texts. Gotcha. Okay. Texas, Iowa. Nice. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is It's in the Stars. We already had like a galaxy theme. We're very recently, so maybe we're star signs. It wouldn't be star signs. So what's the other? That's astrology. Do we have astrology here? There's an A here. There's an AS here. I don't think it's astrology. Huh. Do we have like Taurus? Do we have Gemini? Do we have Libra? I don't think so. Okay, so it's not that either. It's in the stars. Maybe stars as in movie stars? Famous people? Huh. All right, I'm going to look for words. I see corn here. I don't know why corn would be it. I see swan here. Not sure why swan would be it. What's this HU? SHU? Shunt? Shunts are in the stars. Swan. Interesting. Why is swan there? Like I could see swan being related to like celebrities. Like the swan song is a phrase, but in general swans are like very they invoke the imagery of being elegant and famous. Oh, we do have the Dipper. Oh, so we're just constellations? Constellations. Constellations. Wow, all the way down the left. Cool. Okay, so we're constellations. So we have, is it Little Dipper, Big Dipper, or is it just Dipper? Or is it Dippers? Constellations. I don't know if it uses the S. What? I'm not very familiar with constellations. This is going to be tough for me. Okay, we know Dipper is a thing, even if it doesn't use the S or not. So what are we doing over here? Are we doing run, or are we doing rua, or are we doing nur? I think we're doing run or nua. Probably run. Ooh, what is it? Okay, I got to think about it. We got Orion. Is Orion here? That's a really famous one. No, we don't have Orion. Darn, I'm just not very familiar with constellations. Oh, Centaur. Okay, I'm happy to lock in Centaur because it doesn't have an S that could be added to the end. I really think we're going to be doing... Oh, okay. So here's my argument why we don't do Dippers is we could use either S. So because we could use either S, it's not... you can't use any of them. There we go. All right. So this has to end in SS. Ross. The Ross and Rachel constellations. Camin... Camin is kind of hugging our border here. Hun, Shun, Swan. Maybe is Swan. Is there a Swan nebula or not nebula? Is there a Swan constellation? Cross. Is it something cross or is it just cross? I don't think I can do something cross, so we'll just do cross. Okay. There's 3 more in here. They're short, so maybe Swan is one. Is there a Swan nebula? Let's hold off on that. I'm trying to... there's the Hunter. Okay. So Swan is looking real good. So if we did Swan, what's the other one? Denima? I haven't heard of Denima, but it sounds like it could be a Greek word or a Latin word. Nedima. I think I'm happy with Swan. Okay. Well, let's see if Denima is right. Nope. How about Nedima? Nope. What is this? Oh, the Maiden. Okay. The Maiden. I would call that a Ranks Perfect. I had some I didn't lock in any extra words. I got the spanogram first. It was a little bit of a struggle. I accidentally locked in. Well, not accidentally. For trying to find Maiden, I tried to lock in some words that were wrong, but they didn't lock in, so I think that's fine. All right, cool. Interesting. Constellations just all the way down the bottom. Now, I don't know if they tried to make any of the constellations look like they actually look. I mean, I feel like they tried a little bit, which is interesting. Cool. Well, let me know how you did. Those are the videos for, sorry, those are the videos. Those are the puzzles for this video, but there is still Wordle to watch if you'd like to. You just click the video at during the end credits. And I also have a bunch of other videos that I would love if you watched as well, because they get lower viewership. I do the crossword every day. I do the Sudoku you might enjoy that. I have my own series, Sudoku Adventure, with brand new handcrafted variant Sudoku every day. They're bite-sized and they're designed for people who might want to learn to do variant Sudoku. So I've been doing that series for over 800 videos now, and I'm really proud of it. We have a really nice group of setters for the series, and if you ever thought about wanting to do variant Sudoku, it's a really good way to start. I do the Minute Cryptic, so yeah, lots of videos to watch, and I'd love it if you gave them a try. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.